Padres, no hitter by the former White Sox starter. Yay. I don't cheer at the TV, yell at the TV very often, but I came out of the chair in the bottom of the ninth inning. Dylan Cease throws a no-hitter in Washington against the Nationals. Don't tell me that Washington's got a AAA batting order. It's still Major League Baseball. And Dylan Cease talked his way back onto the mound in both the eighth and the ninth innings. I think he finished north of 110 pitches in the game, which is a lot. But boy, I saw the last two innings and he was cruising. He did not have a lot of stressful innings. And Mike Shildt just looked him in the eye and said, "Are you ready?" He said, "I'm going back out on the mound, damn it. Don't tell me anything else." And he went out. Had he walked somebody in the eighth or ninth, had there been a base hit, they probably would have pulled him immediately because the pitch count, he always throws high pitch count games. Dylan Cease goes into history. No hitter. Second no-hitter, Padre baseball. And I'll tell you the most unique thing, his last three starts, one-hitter, no-hitter.
Damn.
Now, the two one-hitters were 6 or 7 inning starts. They were not the full-bore game. I went back and researched this. In his last three starts, 22 innings, no runs, 2 hits, and 30 strikeouts.
Is that good?
Last 3 games. Holy cow. It's fascinating. He's such a competitor. He's such a bulldog. He's never been really consistent with these last 3 starts. Yeah, that's consistency squared. And I'm going to make a side comment. You know, we talk about the Padres, all different dimensions of Padre baseball. And we got the payroll and the struggle to stay above 500, the battle to stay in the pennant race, the wild card chase, etc. Who's the star of the team? Who's the MVP of the team? I'm going to throw a different name at you. If this thing turns out to be a playoff season, if they can go deeper in October, MVP, Ruben Niebla.
Hey.
What he did with Cease mechanically to change the location of the glove and the location of the glove and the ball in his hand as he made his stride on the mound. It's amazing. Look at the end result since they fixed this guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he had 8 starts at the start of the season, 2.11 ERA. He had 11 starts in a row after that. His ERA was in the 6s. And they went back to video and they looked and said, we need you. Maybe you're tipping pitchers off. We need you to put your glove close to your chest when you start your delivery and bring the ball out from here, not out from here. What's happened last 3 starts since they made that adjustment with the location of the glove and the hand on the ball in the glove? What a job by Niebla. So you take what Niebla has done there, what he did to refine Michael King, who walked a lot of batters and gave up a lot of home runs at the beginning of the season, what he's done with Matt Waldron and ye old knuckleball, what he's done with Adrian Morion, and what he's done to help convert Robert Suarez into an all-star closer when he was just a guy who had come from Japan just 2 years ago. So at the end of the day, anybody agree with me? Possible MVP candidate, the Padres pitching coach. So this was a hell of a day. And in the big picture of things, Padres are 55-50. They are still chasing the Dodgers. Got to go into Baltimore next. Then they're going to come home and they're going to play the Dodgers. So their whole season, their pennant hopes, I think, really swings on what they accomplish the next 5 or 6 games, Orioles, Dodgers. And John Riley says,
wow. I mean, it was just a big wow. You know, and you lose Musgrove and Darvish, and then you've got Dylan Cease. I mean, like, has he won a Cy Young, or he's come close to it, right?
He's been in the neighborhood, but he's always been hot and cold. When he was with the White Sox, he could be dominant, and then he could be MIA.
But good call on Ruben Niebla, you know. Now, when first of all, AJ Preller signed him. Okay, we got to give props to AJ for that. Brought him over. But was he a minor league pitching coach for the Guardians, or was he on the major league staff?
He was the guy.
Okay.
He was the pitching coach. Cleveland historically has developed good young pitchers over the last 4 or 5 years, lower budget franchise, and yet they've had good pitching there for a chunk of time, and they lured him here. He's done just a masterful job, considering if you looked at the names that I just rattled off and what they were prior to interaction with Ruben Niebla. Yeah, he's an MVP type guy.
Well, in the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, and who comes up to the plate? It's
Yeah.
C.J. Abrams. And I'm like, oh, this is where it's all going to go wrong. But he lined out to right field. I mean, just what a great day for the Padres. They've won a bunch of games in a row. They're rolling. But Dylan Cease, man, Padre history.
Yeah. Second one, Joe Musgrove, the first one a couple years back. Musgrove, one of the first guys out of the dugout, crushed the guy, just bear hugged Dylan Cease. And it was cool for all the emotional ups and downs of this roller coaster of a Padres season. That was pretty cool. You're a Padre fan. Hey, I want you to join us in Fans Forum. Jump on now into the chat box, because when we're done putting topics on the table, we're going to take your questions, give you some answers. Fans Forum box is open, and you can be a fan of another team out of town. How impressive is what Dylan Cease has done last 3 starts? One hitter, no hitter. Okay, so we go from